bit of luck, but key to getting more takeaways. It's been 3 games now. You guys have been close. And then you practice it. What do you think could trigger it?
I got to get some sacks, If I can get to the quarterback, sack, force fumble. If I can get to the quarterback, I can maybe alter the throw. And, we got a great secondary. I got to play better. I got to do better. Still got a long time to go, and I still feel like, I can do that. And we got some big time games coming up, and I need to be big in those.
What's the key to that for you to play better, to get more sacks?
It's a tough league. It's a tough league. It's a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and everybody's going to experience them. You got to be able to just weather the storm. And that's what we're doing right now. We got a great football team, and we got great players on this football team. For me, I just got to be more consistent. Got to get to the quarterback. It's just that simple.
Well, what do you see from Sam Darnold?
Sam, yeah, like I told the New York media yesterday, I don't really know anything about, drafting quarterbacks, but I thought he should have been the number 1 pick, and he's definitely played like a number 1 pick, this far in the season. He can throw the ball, he's athletic. He's just a great player. I'm looking forward to playing against those guys.
What have you seen from Jesse Joel inside? Is he played better than you thought maybe?
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. As a rookie, you don't want to be a liability, and he's definitely not that, everybody wants to go out there and make, big time plays, and it hasn't came yet for him, but I feel like it's coming. But yeah, when he's out there, you can't even point out a rookie. You can't point out Chubb or Josie. So those guys are playing, lights out, and they continue to get better every week, and that's all you can really ask of them.
A lot gets made about your snap count. Like if they don't see it, it doesn't look like it's 100. Why isn't Brian in there every play? Can you kind of explain why it is? There's times you either have to come out, or maybe they take you out because it's part of a rotation. How does that work?
Sure, if you want me to, I could play the whole game. You want to play the whole game?
I said you good with me.
It's it's just it's just different this year. It's not me and DeMarcus and the no-name guys behind them anymore. It's not like that. We got big time players between me, Chubb, Shaq, and Shane, and it's just tough. You have to find plays. You have to find ways to get Shaq and Shane in there. I have to find ways to get on the field during the crunch time in the clutch, which I am in there usually, and. Yeah, you just have to find a way. It's like, it's like having KD, Westbrook, and James Harden on the same team. Like, you got to pull one of those out to put, Harden in. You got to find a way to put him in the game. On the positive side, like if you take reps off of me and you take reps off of Chubb and you give him to Shaq and Shane, and we all about even. It's a better chance that we stay healthy throughout the season. But I'm capable of playing the whole game. It's tough. It's tough, especially rushing the passer. As a priority every single play. It's definitely tough to do that 70 times a game. But we just have a special situation here. We got 4 great pass rushers, and it would be a total injustice to have Shaq and Shane on the bench. So we got to find ways, which we have. We found ways to get everybody on the football field, and that's why it looks like that during the rotation. But if y'all want me to play the whole game, I'll play the whole game.
Have you ever fought for it on the sideline?
No. Usually it's we have a rotation. We got a rotation, and if I rush, say if it's like a third down, and I rush the passer, and I get close, and they throw the ball and they complete for 20 yards, I just come out and let
Like
Shane, I just come out and let Shane go back. I catch my breath for 2 plays, and I come in on the next third down or the next first down. Instead of rushing the passer, then running back to the line of scrimmage, and then doing it all over again. When I'm looking to the sideline, and you got Shaq and Shane, they wait, and they fresh and ready to go. And I've been working on this guy. All game. Let's get somebody fresh in here, and see if he can bring a little bit more energy, and I'll come back in a couple of plays. So it's just different. I was joking with. I was joking on the sideline out here at practice. I want to say it was yesterday. I was like, yeah, man, I got to start playing the whole game again. And Shaq and Shane they looked at me, no, you got to find ways to get those guys in the game. They're great players, and they deserve it 100%.
You talk about staying healthy for the whole season, but in one game, do you feel fresher in the fourth quarter?
I'm still tired. But, those games add up, If it's 70 players in the game and if you play 58 of them, I like that number. Right? You play 58 of them. You play 58 of them back to back to back to back. You know, November comes around. It's like now it's time for real football. It's real football every week, but now it's time for real football. And now we start the rotation now, and everybody's looking like, you know, what's going on? You know, it's just new and you know, when we start racking up the big time sacks numbers, especially guys coming off the bench and getting sacks, then everybody will start to see what we had in mind.
Do you feel like you're getting chipped in double teams as much as you were last year?
No, honestly, the Chiefs games, I didn't really get chipped as much. I probably got chipped 1 or 2 times, and you know, when you don't get chipped, it's kind of like a curveball because I'm looking for it, you know, every time. You know, I just expect. It's different when I'm on the football field. I expect to get chipped, and I expect the ball to go away from me. So it's weird when you don't get chipped, and it's weird when the ball comes straight to you. So it's just you just gotta be sharp out there and really pay attention and try to stay. You just gotta feel the game. You know, if you can feel the rhythm of the game, you know, you can feel it. You can kind of feel like, okay, he's not gonna chip me. This guy right here not gonna chip me. The play's gonna come. You just gotta be in tune, and those are the games where you break out. And hopefully, I got a couple of those coming.
Does something need to change for those big numbers to come for the entire group, or has it just been bad breaks so far?
Hey, if I told you, then the whole league would know, right? You know, it's the National Football League. It's a tough league, and the sacks, they definitely come in bunches. I mean, start the season off with 3 sacks. I'm like, man, I'm about to get 45 sacks this season. It's gonna be easy, you know. And then the next game, you know, you get 2 sacks and get 1 taken away, and you're looking at it like, man, that would have been 5 sacks in 2 games. And you look at the league leading sacks is 5.5, and we could have been there like week 2, you know. So it's a tough league, and you just got to stay in it. You know, you got guys that have 10 sacks with 3 or 4 games left, and they end with 17 or 16 sacks. You just got to stay in rhythm, and you know, sacks come in bunches. You know, they really do.
Some of the players have said you've come up to them just to stress like, hey, it's time. We got to get rolling out. We got to get this thing right on the road. Has that been just the point of emphasis, like it's time?
You know, I really just been focusing on the energy. Last week, the energy was special. It kind of felt like, I mean, the atmosphere that we had at practice and in meetings, and you know, granted we were playing against one of the best teams in the National Football League, but if we can keep that same energy, it doesn't matter who we play. Like we can play anybody. If we play like how we play with that type of energy, we can do whatever we need to do for the rest of the season. And that's what I've really been stressing. And partly, I guess that's me because on Sunday I was different. You know, on Sunday I was more vocal. I really wanted that just like everybody else. And I got to continue to do that for the rest of the season for us to have that same energy. And that's something that I'm on 100%.
Is there always a friendly competition among pass rushers? Like when you see Khalil Mack get his strip sacks and whatnot, do you feel like, yeah, I got to get mine now? Is there any kind of competition there?
Yeah, I got 3 sacks. I got 3 sacks. You know, keep in mind, like, especially when, like, the elite guys, when it comes to sacks, you know, everybody knows each other. You know, you can say I'm not paying attention, but everybody is. It's impossible not to pay attention when you turn the TV, and you know they say, oh, it's impossible. It's impossible to do it. You get on social media, it's impossible not to be. Especially this is my sport. I play football. You know, we all play football. So when you get on social media and you see it, you know, you can't really hide it. You can't really hide from it. So I think I think everybody just goes out there and compete, and it's like, okay, you did this, I'm gonna do this week, and okay, I'm down 4 sacks or whatever, but I still got 4 weeks left, and I can catch that easy. You know, you can be hot. You can get 3 sacks, 2 sacks, 3 sacks, and then not get a sack for the next 3 weeks, and you let guys catch up. So it's really a special deal, you know, especially when it comes to, you know, the sack race, you know, touchdowns and yards and, you know, rushing yards. It's different. You know, interceptions, that number will never be high. You know, it'll never be 16 interceptions. I mean, it might. Look at the way these guys. you look at the way these guys throw the ball now, but you know, it'll never be like that. But sacks is where we all identify. So I feel like, you know, we all pay attention to them, and you know, we all competitors at the end of the day. We all want to be number one. So I think we all do. We all pay attention to it.
Vaughn, did it take you a while to realize that, hey, sometimes you're gonna have it again, and sometimes you're gonna have slumps? Is that just a process of maturity?
No, I don't really. I look at it like, man, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I look out here and I try to make game-changing plays each and every week. I never accept like, dang, you know, just be like, okay, next time. Especially early in the season, you know, I got another opportunity to go out there. I can't really get caught up in the Chiefs game or the Ravens game. Like, man, I didn't get a sack those weeks. I gotta really come back this week. You just got to keep pushing. You got to have the same mindset each and every week because you never really know. You never really know.
When you were on the injury report this week, you feel?
I was. I don't really be checking that thing, man. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. I mean, I don't know.
Vance on Monday talked about the fact that your stars, in this case the Broncos stars, need to be stars. Do you feel like you've played like a star the last few weeks? Do you feel like you've lived up to that?
I mean, in my heart, I feel like, my mom always told me since I was a little boy that I was her star. And I just try to go out there and be the best player I possibly can be. And, like I said, I had great examples of leadership and consistency over the years here at Dove Valley. And I've seen one of the best to ever do it. 18, come out here, throw 7 touchdowns, do this, do that. Then we play a tough defense and, have 160 yards and he just forget about it. Then go to the next game, throw for 300 yards again, no picks, 4 touchdowns. Then the week after that, 200 yards. Then he's just getting his groove. He never really let adversity change the type of person that he was on or off the football field, and that's one of the biggest notes that I've taken for Peyton. I would love to go out there and get 3 sacks a game and 2 forced fumbles and a touchdown every week. I might start playing week 8, if I can do that. But it's just not like that. It's a tough league, and when you have success, it's tough teams that's trying to stop that success each and every week. So you just got to be consistent and come in with the same mindset and know that the biggest play is the next play.
All right, thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.